So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Fires to the big fella. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. He's got great speed. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Houston wants to play fast.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Cougars! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback got it himself. Quick step and go. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Setting up the screen. Makes a man miss. Oh, he broke out another move. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something.
Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Houston going up tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Gets it to the back. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. They'll try to snap it quickly. To throw, it's Sampson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Dingle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Cougars have their offense in high gear.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
The play action fake. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man, it's Nicholson. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They boot it away. Maybe 1 notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Pulls and fires complete. Plows through the defense. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unleashes it on the run. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Really nice job to get him past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Wants to throw it. Trying to set up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's on target and complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Quick completion on the out. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Back open in the middle. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Knights are marching down the field. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to West Virginia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking downfield, it's Sampson. Got his man. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. The sure hands, it's Pierre. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Nicholson.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Finds space on the right. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And the Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Dropping back, it's Sampson. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Great job through the air for this offense. 2-minute situation, executing at the end of the half to go take the lead and take the momentum into halftime.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So a drive there of 84 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing.
Turning it on! He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Caught. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man in the middle. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Knights come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw again. It's complete on the right side. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Finally corralled, but not before he picked up the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. The snap sets up the throw. They'll run the screen. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to run it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go jumbo package, 3 tight end set on third and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Touchdown, Knights! And that one will give him the lead.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Trying to pound their way in. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Got a man. It's Nicholson. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Houston wants to play fast.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
To the air, it's Sampson. A little screen to the running back. And he was knocked down immediately, short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. Gets it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thurman. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Skips away from pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. The Knights trying to cash it in on first and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Quarterback will keep it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on third and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Sampson. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got him in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Thurman. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. From the gun to give, looking for room. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Off play action on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Sampson. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Wide open downfield. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Houston will be forced to punt. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Firing to the right, complete. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fakes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Just keep slinging it. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. A 3rd down try for the offense. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Catch in the middle, it's Thurman. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Finds his man. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. They will stop him short. Turn it over on downs.
And how about the push from the right side to be able to get a little bit of penetration, move those guys back, and then just flying in there, laying out, getting your hands on the football, tipping the football, and getting the block.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Cougars moving quickly to the line.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
At the 26-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw, it's Sampson. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Here's a heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
The Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. It's a draw. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They punted away on 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Works the middle. Breaks the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Houston going up tempo.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
Caught over the middle. It's Dingle. He got loose. Almost housed it. Finally dragged down at the 32. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sampson. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The Cougars come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They just keep firing. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Houston. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
On to attempt the try. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over West Virginia. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now they'll run the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
35. Houston, 28.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Back to throw, it's Sampson. Using the quick game. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. With the catch, it's Nicholson. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rushes on him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. A fresh set of downs after that fourth down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses go...
They feasted at Magnolia table, they've ridden the boats down to Brazos, and now they're ready for their Baylor Bears to go to work here inside McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the UCF Knights taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Baylor Bears. Free A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Bears will put total leather and will get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Knights offense will take the first swing of the game. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Knights will have it 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The pocket broke down and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Why not get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bouncing off that right upright and through. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Baylor's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back.
Great move. Now he's got room. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Looking downfield on 1st down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Got enough space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? To the air on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. There he goes. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Knights have this offense rolling.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll go up top on second and short. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it himself. Fights off a defender. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Off the play fake on first down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Knights! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Mississippi State has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend. They're up 14 over Georgia.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, it's picked off.
We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions, but sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. The lead is 6 in the first.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. We've had some early action here as they take over, trailing 13-7. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bears headed quickly to the line.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Turner. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And they'll take over.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. We expected points. We've gotten some early, up 13-7 as they go back on the attack. Pocket breaking down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's got a chance. And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to run it to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCF!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. So that drive covered just 44 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You've got to stop turning the football over.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Bears in the hurry-up. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Palmer.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop. This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Thurman. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Turning it on! There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it out quickly. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. No good. After the missed field goal, this lead's still sitting at 13.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The Bears are in the hurry-up.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. It's complete to the left. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The coverage team was down there to corralling. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. On the run, it's Turner. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense, quick tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job.
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Wants to keep it in the air. That's caught. It's Jones.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the move at the 30. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
The Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bears will hustle to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying to set up the screen. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The completion short of the sticks is second down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The Bears are rolling down the field.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. I got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Puts it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. NC State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This Pac team has picked itself up before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by 12 to Virginia. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the sack comes from the middle linebacker, who is the quarterback of the defense. Not only does he get everybody lined up, make all the calls, play the run, he can also rush the passer and sack quarterbacks. What a job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds him out of the backfield. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Knights will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Off the play fake. He's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And they're able to make the tackle. And the Bears want to move quickly. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to sling it on second down. He's got the tight end. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Baylor! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Working that left side now. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thurman. Across the 45. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
The Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll leave it with him. Spins away from the defense. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Knights in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run play action. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Knights want to crank the tempo. To the air on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a third and long. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Finds his man in the middle. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. We are all tied up here in the 4th.
And they trust their kicker, and he drills it. He drills it, ties this game up early in the 4th quarter. Man, this one looks like it's going to be a great finish. We're all knotted up.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that wide receiver screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Looking to fire. Flips it out in the flat. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Knights are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
From the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's caught downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Right on the money. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
The Knights moving quickly to the line. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, UCF! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 18 to Alabama.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got his man, makes the grab.
Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll get rid of it. On target over the middle. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll stop him short on third down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll go to the sneak. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Quick release on the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back up at 43. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Runs through a tackle. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. The Knights line up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Third down play from the gun. Finds his big tight end. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Finds a spot in the middle.
Well, they don't pick up the first down there, but in this 2-minute situation, they need their quarterback to be decisive, to be accurate, and make really good decisions. And we'll see what he's able to do as they inch closer and closer towards the goal line.
And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. And he makes a completion. They're set up and in business at the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds a man on the left. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. they'll try to get it in with the run. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown, and we might just have overtime on our hands.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime, or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
Here he comes from inside his own 5. This drive will open from the 15. He'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly complete. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible. got a big-time game on deck. And how about this light show to set the tone? What do you think about that? And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UCF's offense will go on the attack first. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Knights want to pick up the tempo.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge all week long. They knew that they had the key on it.
Right down the boulevard. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Let's it fly! And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before.
And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Knights!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. The Jayhawks offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapon.
Turning it on! Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Ramsey. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The run to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got his man. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Using the quick game. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On target. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Bringing the heat. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Connection to the right. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can... Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Ramsey. They're working that left side. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Jayhawks headed quickly to the line. Now they'll try the right side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Montgomery. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Jayhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Jayhawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Jayhawks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. The 12th play of this drive, the defense trying to dig in on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. This is now a 7-point game. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They'll run it from the gun. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, the ground game. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Knights will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Makes one man miss. Got enough for the 1st. There he goes. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Oklahoma. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything...
There he goes! You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. The play action fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end now in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Knights will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Dropping back, it's Ramsey. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, UCF!
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the tight end. Rides to back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Jayhawks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back. And here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Now, a 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. He's out of bounds, well short of the marker, and they'll have to give up the ball. And that decision will be questioned for a while. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Dropping back, it's Ramsey. He'll pull it down. Turning it on. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Hand off from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle. It's Bettis. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the left. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Got his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Knights in the hurry up. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thurman. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, UCF.
2nd down, he'll throw it. There's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports studios at the Bounce House.
The Knights will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Clements. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers real. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thurman. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
brings up
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Akron.
Well, jet sweep pass.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Finds his man. It's Bettis. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Jayhawks have this offense rolling. Just keep slinging it. Here's a heat. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Looking to throw, it's Ramsey. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he missed it. No good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off play action on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right.
I love fullbacks that can catch the football. These guys aren't just blockers. They're not just smash-mouth players. But these guys, they've got some finesse to their game and some soft hands to go with it.
Handoff from the gun. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, Kansas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, the hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to throw. It's Ramsey. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. This is a designed run. Oh, he's got some space. Got the 1st down and more. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
If your defensive line cannot take on double teams, it allows linemen to get up into the laps of linebackers, and that's happening far too often right now, which is why this defense is struggling stopping the run.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Jayhawks. And that one will give them the lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. He's got him. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Second down coming up. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. Buys a little time. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, running back on the move. Plows through the defense. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Complete. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches it in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got him this time. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Ramsey. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Montgomery. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete in the middle. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Got out of trouble and throws. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put... And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
On the play. Now, 4th down.
The kick is on its way. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Kansas offense returns to the field. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game. The short hands, it's Montgomery. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. He'll pull it on the read. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the tailback. Finds a little space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Give to the fullback. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still in the 3. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Punts it out of the air. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to keep it in the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the left. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Passing situation, what do I want to do? I want to bring more guys that can cover guys on the outside. Nice job by this defense, running the dime package, more DBs on the field to match up with all these speedy wide receivers.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off.
And what a play by the defense, right? You got the lead, but your backs are up against the wall down in your own red zone. Someone's got to be able to step up and make a play. And he delivers in the end zone, getting the INT, preserving his team's lead here late.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.